everyone, welcome back to what is going to be Dream Daddy. Here's a test, here's a tea, while we're bringing back this spinner. I put up the poll, and thank you so much to everyone who responded. It's been, kiss, you're all beautiful. I got one vote for literally all four of these. I got one vote for Matt, Craig, Hugo, and then Joseph, second route, but I also got someone else saying to not do it. So, unless by the next time there's another vote somewhere, I'm just going to spin the spinner for the next 3 or 4 routes. And that's how it's going to go. So that way, like, the votes still count. Because I want them to count. I want you to feel like your vote matters. But, yeah. So we're going to do that. So the first person we're going to do next is Joseph's other route, which is okay. It's probably T. I'm probably going to do it first and just skip through the stuff that you've already seen. I need to write this down somewhere. Hello? Okay, second one that we're doing. So it'll probably be a 2-part video, Joseph and then whoever the other person is. It will be Matt. T. So that'll be the next person we do. And then I think the only ones left after this are Brian and Robert, so we'll decide between those two later. And that'll be Hugo. And then it will be Craig. Okay, so then after these 3, plus Joseph, then we'll spin between Robert and Brian. And, not spin, we'll vote. We'll vote between Robert and Brian. And if we don't, then we'll put them in a spinner, and it'll be okay. And then we'll know who our next 2 are. So let me get that set up. Ready? Ooh, who's ready? Okay, so reminder. First part of this, we'll be doing Joseph's, quote-unquote, second route. Okay, anyways, so as a reminder, this is going to be his quote-unquote second end. It's not really like a second. All of them have like a fail route, and all of them have a success route. So, from what I've read, because I have the wiki, and I look at it after I've done a route, his path where you do good, you don't end up with them at the end, and the path where you do bad, like, you do end up with them at the end. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be failing every single date. We're going to be doing astronomically terrible on every single date. I don't think this matters. Unless it does. What if it matters? I have my guide, but I still don't know. Do I have to care about his kids? I don't think I have to care about his kids. What's up, Chris? Hi again. It's Kai. I know what your name is. Oh, yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, please don't say it. Jesus. Okay, T. It's the same. I thought it would change a little bit more since, you know. Yeah. So, I guess we should go for all of the neutral-ish options. So we should get baking. Maybe it's better I don't shift the power dynamic of the Creepy Nightmare twins. Are you guys gonna help us bake? We don't want to bake. Well, okay. What do you want to do? We have to perform surgery. Guys, we've been over this. Please stop cutting open your toys. Christian and Christy run out of the room, giggling. After a second of relative silence, Joseph turns to me and grins sheepishly. You ever had more than one kid, Kai? Nope. You should try it. We both start to laugh, but are interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? Yeah, this is the same. These are both neutral options. Let's do the renegade option. Sorry, Christy, but I've been working with the spiders the whole time. No! They both caught my allegiance with the promise of flies. All hail the spiders! Joseph grins and continues his tickle torture. No one escapes the wrath of the spiders. After a few seconds, he relents and puts Christy down. She immediately retreats behind his legs, where she watches me quietly. Christy, don't you want to bake with Kai? Christy vigorously shakes her head. It must be my alliance, but the house tickles spiders. Are you sure? You'll get first dibs on the biggest piece of brownie. Christy hesitates and then shakes her head no again. Sparkle pony. Yeah.
Yeah.
KT. Well, let's see what the next thing we have to do is. Sneak another brownie to ease out of your fear of public interaction. I reach for another brownie to stress eat my worries away. Joseph smacks my hand before I can grab it.
Oh.
Focus, Kai. It's not long for good tea. Yeah. We want him to not like us. What did we pick last time that he hated? Yeah, just how Nona used to make, which I thought was so tea. I thought it was such a good response. He's a hater of fun. Yeah, I could be 11 brownies. I think I don't know how far we got. Right, I'll just take one from me and Daisy here. Coming right up. You excited for the group movie night, Daisy? Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Talk about that, and then I go back to it. Can't spell die without diet. Hear me out for a second. When you really think about it, our existence is meaningless, right? Kai. We hurtle through our lives in our flesh prisons that we never asked to be born into, submitting ourselves to daily terrible calamity of simply living to get out of bed in the morning. Life is tedious, painful, and altogether tiring. Rare moments of goodness are fleeting, so we look up to the sky and ask ourselves, is there any happiness on this godforsaken rock? Yes, there is. They're called brownies, and you should buy some.
Oh, man.
We're gonna go now. As Craig walks away, Joseph turns to me. You gave him the nihilist pitch at a bake sale. Being held by a religious organization? I thought I could use a wild card into I thought I could wild card him into picking up some. Maybe next time, ease off the whole flesh prison angle. The day winds down. Yeah. Okay, T. I'm just making sure. Shoving him around in your mouth so you can't talk. I go grab the... He's really gonna hate us. I grab the closest brownie and shove it in my mouth, and then point to my mouth as the universal sign for can't talk, my mouth is full. Quick thinking, Kai. This one's a keeper, huh? Mary, can we talk about this later? Oh, am I embarrassing in front of your new friend? Yeah. Another fight again. How do I make him hate me even more? Yeah, I do remember that. What's her deal? Wow, what's her problem? She enjoys a good button push. That seems like a lot of button pushing. Joseph shrugs. That's just how she is. You ready to head out? Which, like, T, she is a big button pusher.
Yeah.
How terribly did we do on our terrible date? What do we think, guys? How bad do you think we did? And that's coming from us, bro. We usually get that S rank.
You got dad.
Hey, my guy. What's up? Okay, second date. Let's fail it. Let's freaking go. This is the dance one. The one that's the dance. So, hopefully, it's not as terrible as I think it's going to be. But it might be. It might end up being terrible. So, that's just tea. Jesus isn't coming. I quickly scribbled my addition to the banter. Yeah. Ta-da! Now he isn't coming. That doesn't really take care of the sexy connotation. I guess I should have thought this one out more. You really could have just turned the O into a U. Wait, you're right. I take the marker and fill in the U. Is that better?
Oh.
Jesus isn't coming. Oh. Let's just hope these don't notice. He checks his watch. Okay, yeah. All this stuff. And then, do I have to lie about Sandra too? And then it says that literally all of these are ones that he would like, so we're just gonna do this one. Play the booty bumpers. It's what Jesus would have wanted. Listen, buddy. This is a church function. The songs you're playing seem... they're a bit too much, don't you think? They're kind of bringing everyone down. You should put on some top 40 stuff, lift the spirits. When everyone's dancing and happy, that makes the good Lord happy. Right, Joseph? The good Lord does love a good song that slaps. And he's a minister, so, you know, he means it. Let Jesus take the wheel here. You want me to play Jesus take the wheel? That is the opposite of what I want you to do. Hey, buddy. Yeah, if you're having problems with, Susan. If you're having problems with Susan, it's Sandra. I can help you too. Do counseling. Okay, so I did not find him about that tea. And then I don't think these answers matter. So we're gonna do the worm to scare the children. I dropped to the floor and immediately regret it. I'm gonna be feeling this for weeks. Wow, I'm definitely not as good as this as I was in college. After a full week, after a few weak body undulations, I get back to my feet. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but it's too much too fast. Also, you're covered in dirt now. I look around at all the semi-disgusted youths. Maybe that was the wrong move. Alright, Kai, let's turn up the heat. What's the next one they tell me is awful? Let's do the shopping cart. I push my shopping cart down the aisle, picking groceries as I go. Joseph follows my lead and starts making his way down the frozen food section. He checks the expiration date as he goes. I look around at the youths. They seem to be into it. Nice work. But we need to pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. Which one should I pick? The windmill. Yeah. I said that sounded... Oh my god. I've seen breakdancers do this, but it shouldn't be too hard. I dropped to the... Oh, that's what the windmill is? Dude, I thought he was just gonna start spinning his arms like cray. Okay, yeah, T. I'm sure this does not look appealing. That doesn't look appealing. I look to the youths. They are not appealed. They're not looking too lively, but we can still turn it around. Attempt to twerk. Let's go. Twerking is still a thing kids do, right? I gyrate my butt. Oh, this feels bad. Oh, it's really rough on my lower back. So if the kids have their heads in their hands, one kid is filming with his phone. My career in politics is over. Alright, maybe twerking wasn't the best choice. Alright, time for the big finish. Which one's the worst one? Yeah, okay. Lipton Dirty Dancing style. If you haven't seen that, it's basically the one where they like one person is standing regular and then the smaller usually or the less strong runs towards the stronger / taller person and the taller person holds them by their waist and lifts them up and they're like in a star in their arms being held up. It's really cool. I approach Joseph and motion that I'm about to lift him up. Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know. Without regarding human safety, I summon all my might and lift Joseph above my head. It isn't quite dirty dancing, but Joseph's a good sport and spreads his arms while I spin him in a circle. Look at that crowd. They seem to love it. Joseph and I turn to the crowd of impressionable preteens and await their response. For a moment, the silence is deafening, but soon the kids explode into laughter and applause. Joseph and I share an ambivalent glance. Dads like us may not be the best dancers, but we're the best at embarrassing ourselves. The kids rush to the dance floor. Okay, cool. It still worked. Guess we didn't capture their hearts with the magic of dance. One of the kids yawns. Well, we gave it our best shot. Oh, we failed again. T. I'm gonna have to organize some sort of game so they don't start making out with each other. Thanks for coming, Kai, but I should take it from here. Did we just go home? We don't even do Margaritaville. Dude. That was a bust for sure. I wonder how much you have to fail these, because I'm like hardcore failing them.
It wasn't awful.
That's cray. Dude, we didn't even do Margaritaville. That's crazy. I thought we were going to at least do Margaritaville. Oh, I forgot about this part where you see Mary. Doesn't say anything. So let's go say hi to Mary. Why not? I said to go say hi. Seat taken. She doesn't look up. See if she's going to yell at us. You, maybe it's not the best idea. Hey, having fun with your best friend Joseph? He's great. I'm so glad. So happy for you. Well, honestly, I've been failing all these dates. Yeah, he's just a friend. That's funny. Joseph usually likes his friends to at least have a spine.
Come on.
Well, it can't all be as blunt as you are, Mary. So you're an expert on my marriage now? Doesn't take an expert to see that you two are miserable. Then what does that make you? We were miserable a long time before you started poking into our business, buddy boy. Don't come around thinking that you're some paragon of empathy just because you've got involved where you weren't welcome. Okay, she takes a long sip. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Also, I've been failing all these dates, high key, you know? It's not like I've been good at them. Okay, next part. Date 3. Let's go. Date 3. Let's fail this. Because if you remember, we had a lot of fun on our third date. We had so much fun on our third date. We had so much fun. And now, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully, good things, I think, possibly. So I will clue you back in. Okay, T, here we are. Thor, I didn't bring any talcum powder. I should carry some on me, but I left my pocket-sized bottle on the nightstand. I chafe easily. Right. For a while we watched the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going? A little further out. Yeah.
Cool.
Is there any things that he dislikes? He's neutral about, my life goal is to punch as many fish as I can before I die. You tell him, guy. I surely will tell him. Okay. Skip. Skip. If you want to see any of this dialogue, it appears to be the same. So if you want to see it, it's in the last video that I put up. Let's just throw some stuff in there. For that now. Is this working for ya? Nuh-uh, liar. Oh, sorry, dog. And stick another one in. Maybe like these. How about now? Why are you bullying me, huh? I think I'm doing great. Dog doesn't want to see me succeed. Just throw that in there. I think if I throw enough in there, it'll start working, you know? What do I know? Is the duck not working out? Maybe it's not generating what I need it to, you know? Get that in there. No. I don't even remember what I did to make it work last time. To be honest. I kind of did the same thing where I just started throwing stuff everywhere. Hiya. 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 Please. Hey, freaking get this to work. What about now? Can you shut up, Joseph? If you're not gonna be helpful, you can just get out of my face, buddy. Can I have that, please? Can I have it? Give it to me. Give me the cord. Give it a. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? It's stupid anyways. I'm gonna keep it. Fixed it. Wow. Don't know how I did that. Maybe they give you a timer and then if you fail it, they're like, good enough. Because that's what happened. It was good enough. Okay, regular comment 1. Slide in a regular pour. Drink in the glasses. Okay. Soar. It's view though. And then I think we can do what's like owning your own yacht. Is this naming your yacht? Okay, T. Fuck you, whales. Okay, slay. We're trying to be as absolutely... He doesn't really like have things... He has occasional things that he doesn't like, but for the most part, it's neutral. Soar. Wait. Okay, so T, we still had our fun night. Okay, so pretty much nothing changed. I paused in the wrong place. Oh, another failed date. It's not even really a fail. It's like you did okay. So that's pretty interesting. And remember, after this, we're going to still do... Same video, we're going to do Matt's. We're going to start Matt's date route. Soar. We're trying to zoom through this to see the ending. Because the answers aren't, like, super... They're not different in particular. Which is generally how it is with dating sims. Like, they're not always, like, super different in the answers that you get after you answer them. They might be like accumulated points or like whatever. Sorry, it's Feds. It's just my favorite answer. I love talking to Amanda. She's so funny. Okay. Present. T. Okay, now let's back here. All these attractive men. Consider graduation parties. Prize. Okay. And I think we pretty much talked to everybody, so it's fine. Oh no, Mary's here. With everything that's happened between me and Joseph, I should be a good host and say hi to her. But I don't wanna... okay. Hey. You been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. Okay, I just want to see if it was different. And then all of these are probably the same.
Nice.
Yippee! Just zoom through all that.
Oh.
Waiting to hear that. Oh, there we go. Sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill as the party starts to wind down and take a seat next to Joseph. Joseph, it's so good to see you again. Great party. I should ask you to organize the next youth group mixer. Grouper mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking maybe we could catch a movie or something. Yeah, that'd be fun. Or we could take the yacht out again. Joseph slides up to me and presses a kiss against my neck. What? Wait, this feels weird. So, I guess things are still friendly with Mary? Yeah, we're actually staying together. Why the fuck are you still talking to me then? What? Why? For a lot of reasons. There's the kids for one. The fact that we have to be the pillars of this community, so many people look up to us as the model of marriage, and I'd hate to let my parishioners down. That's crazy. But that doesn't stop you and I from, I pull away from Joseph. That's not what I want. I know it's not perfect, and God, I wish it were. If it were up to me, you and I would be sailing the 7 seas in search of Margaritaville. But this is real life, and all we can do is find Margarita Zone wherever we can. I don't know about that. That's kind of worse to me. He's keeping me as his, bros in a lavender marriage, and not even, in a good way. I don't know. That kind of feels icky to me. I don't like it. I look down, too nervous to respond. I feel his hand on mine, and I don't pull away. I leave you to think about it, but just know you can reach out to me for anything. Joseph gets up and walks away. I don't know what to think. The last guests began to make their way out of the party, and Amanda's wanders down next to me. Killer party pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, okay, yeah, that's probably the picture. Okay. Just make sure. So it's low-key the same. I mean, honestly, that's worse. He's like, if you want to still be my side piece, that's chill, or whatever. Which is cray. I don't know. I like the ending we got. Because I didn't realize it was just going to be him being like, we can still date, or what? We can, not even date. It's not even date. Mess around. I guess it's kind of date. But it's I don't know. It's big side piece energy, which I don't particularly enjoy. There's some unofficial secret ending that will be a spinner option. It's not a real option right now. So, because that's what I meant. I was like, oh, there's some option where you stay together. Kinda. You kinda stay together, but not really. You don't really stay together. Hold on.
You've got
Okay. After that, whatever that was, what does he want to do? Okay, yeah, poker, which we're not gonna do. So we're doing Matt. Oh my god, it's been 1 T. Nobody told me. Oh my god. You guys have just been letting me spell his name with 2 T's this whole time? I can't believe you guys. You can't let a homie know when you're spelling his name wrong? That's so embarrassing for us. Oh my god. Anyways, it's fine. So now we're gonna do Matt's route. I'm hoping to get through date 1 and possibly one of those fun little events if it's different. If not, we'll see where the day takes us. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. T, what are we doing? Hey man, great getting to see you at the at the barbecue. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? Also, I can't believe dudes. I cannot tell you how long it took me to realize that the barbecue they hold at the beginning of the game is not the same as Amanda's graduation party. It was last week that I realized that. A minute or two later, I hear the ding and see Matt's response. T. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Want to come out? Ooh, T. What's a Soundgarden? Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie punk band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. Oh, whatever that said. I log off dad book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally track the decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, I thought other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envisioned all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do they even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I've always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of the other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Anyway, what's up? Huh? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Ugh. Yeah, you have. You took me once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed with the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh god. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you would get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that. I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your trapper keeper. What's a trapper keeper? Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a little glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's a lot smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned they're a punk band? Like DIY gutter punk, thrash, straight edge? Come on, Dad, you gotta give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? What is Jeremy punk? Yeah, what's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. I like her nail color, by the way. I occasionally see it. It's like this really pretty yellow. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk? Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as the core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just a counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah. It's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it. And definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterwards where he takes you to a nice restaurant and forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. Amanda, what have you been up to? I show up at the coffee spoon at 8. Stop. Jesus, these chords are crazy. In what I hope is a concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Okay. Sorry, I've been recording for a while. My throat's dying, I think. It's only a matter of time before I start sounding like a prepubescent teen. Okay, okay. Yes, I definitely know what I'm talking about. You think he likes fake confidence? It's been a while. That's like real. Ready? I was born ready. That feels like a too confident. Yeah, let's do this one. You better believe it, fellow music lover. Grab those ticks and let's mosh in that new. What? New? Show for venue, you know? Where you go to to see the dope certs. Are you just making this stuff up right now? Man, I gotta admit it, but I haven't been to a real concert since the Pet Rocks were cool, and I have no idea what I'm in for. Yeah. Did your daughter make you take one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds a sign and screams and cries? Oh yeah, he has a daughter, right? Yeah. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. Oh. But dude, I get to take you to like your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Kai, and you'll be good. The scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Dude, I also knew my throat was gonna be wrecked doing this guy's voice the whole time. Quick question. Hey. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It's just a bit weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to the community of people who like the same genre, but it also can describe a genre of music that no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks into the middle of the distance. He says nothing, but he can tell that he's thinking, never again. That's confusing. You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. I love his hands, the way they're drawn. If we ever get a mo where, like, you can just, like, I'll like, scream, look, and that's your tell. I'll go, look, and then you look at his hand. Okay, pick which one. Honestly, the one on the right with all the tats on it, that's the one I would prefer you look at. So when I go, look, that's the one I want you to look. Okay, great. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally send ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end of the bar. At one end and a bar at the end of the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both go older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it.
Huh?
A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me shuddering. I get nervous when people give me surprise high-fives. Me too.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, look at his hand. Look at it now. Look. Everyone admire it. Ooh, ah, good at hands, knuckles, ooh, shading. Ooh, okay, we're done. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap?
Uh-oh.
That's my favorite thing to do. A couple of other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well.
Hey.
Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here. Oh yeah, he totally seems like that kind of cool guy. He also seems like if you saw either just the game in general or like you saw my gameplay of it, tell me why. He seems like the friend in that. I forgot his name though, sorry. Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. Oh, let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him.
Oh.
Seems like you're a popular guy out here.
Oh.
Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This was a really cool spot.
Hey.
But it's times like this where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about.
Uh-oh.
And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. Bro has anxiety. He's real for that. God damn it, where do I put my tongue?
Hey.
See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny. You just wait.
Hey.
We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Check out the merch. Oh, let's check out the merch. My bad. Oh, hi. You look fun. What a cute little design. It's like, everyone look at the hair. Ooh, look at the facial hair. Ooh, look at the shirt. Ooh, everyone look. Okay, we're done. Matt and I walk over to the small booth in the corner of the room, where a crusty-looking teenager guards the section of the shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts and tank tops. I got gifts and all what is it? Whatever. A discerning concert goers of considerable taste might want. You! I gestured to myself, my face flushing. Yes, you look like a fellow who knows their music. I was about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit. Tally ho, good sir. Well, see here, fine shopkeeper. Your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and my suspicion in equal parts. How can I, a consumer of the fine goods in life, trust your wares to be true of spirit? Oh. Sorry, Pablo, I didn't know your name. A fine question from a discerning patron. Okay, Paulo, give it the rest. Paulo, give it a rest. Huh. The teen hops off the chair and takes a seat. Your friend looks lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Oh.
Day by day, man. They do a thing where they high-five, but it turns into a hug. Your mom doing any better? She's still single, but if you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. and have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Hey.
That's Guy. I thought I'd bring him out to a concert, pal. Paolo leans in close to Matt. Is Kai cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Paolo brings me in for a bro hug. Oh, hell yeah. My dude. I'm not sure what to say, but I give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary in this society for people who don't know you super well, but still want to be friendly too. Oh, Pablo. Why'd I read Paolo? Am I insane? I think I'm crazy. Pablo's a total card. The kid plays the hell out of a bass. Oh, hell yeah. That's cool as fuck. Yeah, man. When are we starting our Witch House band? Witch House band? That's cool. You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band t-shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the Oprah's coming on. Come on, let's get a spot up close.
Hey.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on the stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. The only reason I knew that said mandolin is because I know someone named Mandolin. That's so funny. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. The what? My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Well, time to respond. The band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters.
Hey.
Jesus. Did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think that one of the band members' job is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So you... Yeah. Matt turns his attention back to the show. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this isn't possible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends. But only after the drummer sprains his ankle during the saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull out our earplugs. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions I know I'll never get the answer to.
Hey, yeah.
Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that.
Hey.
Let's grab another beer. Dude, I think I'm gonna need one. Different one's gonna sound like that. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's kind of getting crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there's so many people I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever gonna find Matt in here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I gonna see my daughter ever again? What if the terrible band is back on stage? What if... Suddenly a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt.
Hey.
Almost lost you, buddy. I got really nervous there for a second. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back to the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. Yeah, it's kind of hot girl shit. We finally settle back into our spot as we wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So, you go to concerts a lot?
Hey.
Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things to do in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with music just the same way you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse my tiny dad bladder. Yo, my dad for real. My dad don't watch my videos. I can roast him all I want. Yeah, he got a tiny bladder too, trust. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. I've also have to pee.
Hey.
Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house. But Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, and it was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make my way to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people are initially milling around the venue, all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Man, I just would have waited, TBH. I just would have waited. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Oh my god, what is this? Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. Avoid those youths. Okay, T, how do I do it?
This is the part of the game where you should have been.
This is kind of
hearing a
fun.
licensed
Okay.
tune.
Ah!
It was really hard
Oh, concerning.
to lock it
I'm scared.
down for you. We even
Damn, why are you crazy with it? Can you chill, please?
the song for
God
YouTube
dang.
and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. What a
God
bitch.
damn.
So we add the song that you're listening
God.
to right now.
This is difficult.
Don't you think it's better than risking content?
Also, this is a long, like, venue. Why is it so long?
Jesus,
Stop it!
Please check out the band
Stop.
called Pup.
You made me nervous.
Their song
This is the longest concert venue in the world. Why is it so long? Stop!
DVP. That's right.
Oh,
the
you're a
band
bitch.
called
You're a
Pup and their
bitch.
song called
Now!
DVP. The song is great and the video is tight. Yes,
The controls are also a little
me.
funky because it's, like, on a diagonal. That's fine.
It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's
No.
kind of hard to explain.
Stop! I'm just trying to see my
You'll get it, I promise. You
friend.
should really go check it out.
You guys are crazy. Oh my god, they're absolutely insane. Run,
So
run, run,
we
run, run,
added
run,
the
run, run.
song that
Oh
you're
god, I keep missing hearts too.
listening to
Oh
right
god.
now.
Eh.
Don't you think it's better than risking content?
Man, they're so
that
fast. What the heck?
to you streamers
Stop,
and
guys. Oh my god. I feel like concert courtesy is also to not run people over. It's rude as hell. We survived the crowd. Look at me trembling in fear. Yes, please. Please. Oh, thank God. I was like, I tried my best. What do you want from me? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. Okay. I'm finally able to work my way through the crowd up to where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot. Well, I guess I'll keep look. I bumped into from behind, and I find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running around in a circle to the music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey! I guess I'm moving in a circle now. I frantically search for the way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Slamming. Yep. Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance, about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die. Trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand. Someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back up to my feet. You're wild, dude. Matt throws his arm around me and we jump back in the circle, bashing into the youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch a little before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everybody cheers on Pup. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. Alright, man, let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way to the back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off the stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple of people. I hang outside the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Matt hands me a t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Whoa, thanks man.
Hey.
Saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth. And, I mean, anyone who tears up that hard on their first time back to the concert deserves a reward. Oh my gosh. The youth will finally accept me goes crazy. Yeah. That was perfect. Finally, I'll be able to infiltrate their ranks and defeat them, not only on the field of battle, but as we've done today, but on a greater scale. We'll see you in the world pit, youths. Hey, Matt. Hey, it's Pup. Hey, look, a group of just dudes. Sup? Is Pup a real group, by the way? I don't know if this is like a real group of people or not. Hey, dude, didn't realize you were here. I'm so glad you could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks. Well, see you around. Dang, that was fast. Okay, bye. Wait, you know Pup?
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Met him a couple of times when they first started touring. Good kids. Whoa. Come on, let's grab some dinner food. I suddenly realized just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pit takes a lot out of you. Matt and I walk to the tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in the corner booth. So, there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him, in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterward, and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man. It just goes to show you that punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. How'd you get to see all these amazing concerts?
Hey.
Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa! Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together, but just to survive. But I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything.
Hey.
But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of people at the show. Music, builds this amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid.
Hey, yeah.
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on them both. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you.
Hey.
Thanks. Just us single parents. Really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud, and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the point of it, doesn't it? I think it'd be a good dad-daughter thing to do, to find something to rebel against together. Like what? Fashion, consumerism kind of slays. Fashion. Big budget remakes of foreign films. Does he like films like that? Fashion. You can always fly in the face of the fashion industry. That's a good anti-establishment option. Matt gestures to my outfit. I think you've got that one covered, dude. I'm hurt. I thought I was among friends. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner was absolutely hitting the spot. That's what I want so bad. I want a little diner near me.
Hey.
Man,
Hey.
being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we've got the rest of the dads to talk to.
Hey.
Yeah. I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I never really considered myself to be an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation, always. You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to. You know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. Tea. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it, although I'm probably going to feel my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Oh.
Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. I walk into the house with my parent... What? With my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops. How was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow. I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey, Amanda. Remind me which one of us tore it up at the pit... in the pit at a punk show, and which one of us spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition? First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you moshed in the pit? Who even are you? I'm your extremely cool dad. All right, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Tease totally breaks my throat doing his voice. And I'm going to go back and it's going to barely sound different too. It's going to sound the same. Let's go. Slay S rank. T. I love when it works out for us. Okay.
Dads.
So we're going to... Oh, what are these? Yeah, poker. We can go through the poker real quick. This is from past you. Whoa, how'd this happen? I figured you're trying to apply this because I know myself, but this is an automated message you sent earlier this morning when it happens. It was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I did forget that. I forgot how I did as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately, it isn't in the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others. But you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it's a certain time of day which nobody will bat an eye for you going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good, me. Yeah, we're gonna buy ice cream. I think it'll be the last thing we do, and then we'll go on our second date in the next one. Because the other one's the poker one. If you want to see the poker one, it is in the other one. If you know that it's different, let me know. Because I'm assuming it's the same. T. You know what? I earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, pistachio? Amanda's probably going to want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Dude, me too. It's my favorite one. Hey, mister. I turn around to see Ernest. Aw, frick, wrong voice. Sorry, dog. Leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? You're cool, right? I'm cool. But don't see what that has to do with anything. Well, if you're cool, you'll help me out, right? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you a 20, will you buy me an e-liquid? No. Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like, Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I'd get it myself, but I'm banned from from here for trying to grift on the cashier ride. Classic fiddle game, you know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, I gotcha, little buddy. I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for Blue Cran Razapple Vortex. He'll know what it is. I pick up a bottle of pistachio ice cream for myself, a type of cookie for Amanda, and I search for some Blue Crayson Void Star, but I can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an ID? First of all, my daughter's older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is it taking the years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside to spot Ernest staring at me. Double, wait a minute. So you're telling me e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intensely through the window. I'd better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look. I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup, and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping. You'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you $25? Go home, Ernest. I walk back inside and Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside and complete my purchase with a good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and your generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance out the window while to see Ernest still outside. He looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. I guess I should go outside and save this guy some grief. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh, boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Ernest, did you seriously try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? I'm friends with his dad. Yeah, I live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid, and I'm this boy's father. Oh, shoot. No, you're not. You're a completely different man. Robert, liar, pants of fire. I turn to see Robert walking up the street and towards the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from the police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father?
Hey.
Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't really like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. Oh, God. It all started 7 summers ago. I fucking hate this guy. He's so funny. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I went down to Florida swampland, scavenging for... Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning the grout from the drain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Kind of dweeby, but I appreciate it. Thanks, I want to say, Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life, just trying to do a good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you 20? Child, I will end you.
I don't know.
Hey, Kai, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure.
Oh.
Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. Reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. He seems like he tortures his dad. Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did. I pat my back pocket. I packed the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points to the tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda.
Hey.
I have no qualms with the quantity of the ice cream you purchased. It's just... Sorry. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, Guy. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve some top-shelf ice cream? But these were on sale. If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it.
Oh.
Thanks, dog. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs to his home. That boy's the reason we don't have prizes in cereal anymore. Catch you around, Guy. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket and use a chain. Huh? Oh, like back in your ska days. Smell you later. See you, Robert. Bye. I go back inside, ready to spend the rest of my night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda. Period. That was cutie. Kind of short. I was hoping it wasn't super insanely long, so... No, we're not going to do that. Help! Ah. Okay. T. Okay, so we saved that. We're good. So that is going to be where we end it for today. We got through Joseph, and we got through a little bit of Matt. Just a reminder. So we're doing Matt, then we're doing Hugo, then we're doing Craig, and the only people left are Brian and Robert. So at that point, which will be several weeks from now, I will put up another post saying, who do you want? And at that point, you can vote on who you want. So I hope you had so much fun. Almost as much fun as I had, maybe even more. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!